tutorial for Adobe After Effects. Don't worry, I'll still do tutorials on Premiere Pro and eventually Photoshop, Illustrator, and Autodesk Maya. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, give it a sec. Okay, this is the welcome menu that comes up whenever you open After Effects. This includes tip of the day, which you can move across with the arrows, recent projects, which you can open, and also a few options opening projects that don't occur here. New compositions, help export and browsing templates. Okay, so I'm going to close this now. Okay, this is what your screen probably looks like unless you change your workspace. I'm going to go over the window and changing workspaces in my next tutorial. Okay, so this is the file menu. This is where you can open new projects, import footage, save, run scripts, that kind of stuff, or exports. To import footage, you can either click File, Import, and click File, multiple files, that stuff, or you can just click anywhere and type Command-I, or you can go to the Finder or My Documents on the PC and drag footage into After Effects. This here is some unedited footage from one of Jamukjim1's newest videos, The Life of Sergey Bukia. Go to our main channel, Jamukjim, to watch the full edited video. Please watch, like, and subscribe. You'll love the videos. Okay, this here is the editing menu where you can cut, copy, paste, split layers, duplicate, that other editing stuff. Okay, this here is the composition menu. This is where you can create new comps, set thumbnails, edit composition settings, render out, make movies, stuff like that. Okay, to create a new composition, you can either click Composition, New Comp, or you can click anywhere and type Command-N, or you can, if you already have footage, you can drag the footage and onto this icon right here, and it'll create a perfect composition with the exact settings for the footage that you imported. The composition settings, if you just created a comp, you can adjust the size, the frame rate, time, resolution, and also here's some advanced settings like shutter angle and shutter phase. To play the footage, you just click the spacebar. Notice that it is not playing at real time. This is because After Effects has to render out the footage before it can play out in real time. But now that the green bar is here, it means it's rendered out. So the majority of the time it plays out, it'll play at real time, like right now. There are a few glitches, especially since I'm running, as you can see right here, I'm running a lot of stuff at the same time. Also, if you're putting a ton of effects on top of each other, it also may not render as fast. Also notice when you play the footage, it only plays video. It does not play audio. To play audio and video, you have to click this button right here. The only problem is that it takes a long time to render out. Okay, I'm just going to stop here, so it's just going to take like forever.
As you can see, it's Sergey Bukia. It looks as though he's taking on the form of an emo.
So, even when you do that, it still doesn't play it full time a lot, and sometimes the audio is laggy. So, that's why I personally don't use that very much. When I want to do audio editing, I usually move the footage into Premiere Pro, and I do audio editing there. If your footage is taking a long time to render out, you can change the quality right here from like full to half, third, quarter. I'll just do quarter right now. The quality does go down, but when you export or render out the footage to do whatever you want with it out of After Effects, it goes back to full quality. This is just a viewing quality right now and makes it easier to render out. So if you notice right now, it's rendering out faster than it did before. In the middle of editing, if you want to edit your composition settings, let's say if you have like two comps here, I'm just going to create one right now, okay? You select your comp, here's this one right here, select your comp, and go to composition settings. You can also just click on your comp and type Command K, and then you just edit any of the settings I told you earlier. Like, let's say I want to make this 56 seconds instead of 26. And now it's adjusted. Okay, now this is the layer panel where you can create new text, solid light, camera, just layers. You can also edit masks, time, transformations, and cameras and stuff like that. Okay, so this is the effects panel right here with all of the tons of effects that you can do with After Effects. Here, I'll just get a couple of examples. Let's see. So generate circle. Very cool effects. I know, it's just crazy. This here is the animation panel where you can just do animations, keyframe assists, that's a big thing, and also motion tracking and stabilizing motion. You can also edit that in the windows. You can bring up the tracker and different workspaces. I'll go over to Windows and Workspaces in a later tutorial. The view panel is just for, again, 3D viewing and other types of resolutions going. It's another way to change resolutions. Zooming in, out, stuff like that. Finally, this is the toolbar with the different tools, hand tools, selection tools, stuff like that. I'll be going over that in another tutorial after I do my tutorial on workspaces. Okay. Hope you liked the tutorial. Please continue to watch Jim with all of our main videos and Jim 2 with our side videos and tutorials. Please comment if you have any ideas for tutorials, videos, and more. Please continue to watch, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.